You've come. I have been waiting for you. Actually, I have a request. Although, I admit, it's not quite as simple as that. It's a matter of fate. I've left the case with your office. Please do take a look. Thank you. In advance. Maya, have you wandered off and gotten lost? Certainly looks that way. It were coming this far, is what I'd like to say. But there is one final task to complete. Onimon awaits you on top of the building. Now go. At last, I'll see how your destiny plays out myself. If you get lost again, do come back. I know this ain't the time, with everything going to hell outside, but Yuko's people finally got some solid intel on Rikishibe. It's still old stuff, but better than nothing. It's from back when Kamishiro purchased now Corp. Kyoko's dad and I looked into the deal back then. Turns out Gishibe, or maybe the Lord Nightmon, or whatever, had been the real brains behind the deal, pulling strings. I knew something was off. Either way, a whole lot of people caught the bad end of it. That's for sure. First thing we gotta do is bring the stuff to light. Gishibe and their cronies have got to pay for what they've done. This thing looks like goes pretty deep. A fair share of crooked cops and politicians got their fingers in the till. You get me? I wanted to thank you for helping out, you know? Maybe now I can finally face Kyoko's old man. Maybe. Hey, that punch stung. I'll, I'll give you that. That was a really childish thing of you to do back there. But that's not necessarily a bad thing either. Hey, Tetsuya. Thanks. You plan on staring at me all quiet like that all day or something? Cut it out, Tetsuya. It's weird and embarrassing seeing that. I mean, I guess that's kind of your thing, but still. Actually, to be honest, I have something I need to ask you. Because of all the trouble I ran into, I'm starting to feel like I'm falling behind the rest of you in terms of sheer strength and whatnot. I hate just leaving all the cool stuff to you and Nokia, so I want you to come with me for a little while. I'll file this as a proper case. So now you have to do it as part of your job, right? I want Digimon to be better friends with humans. That's why I need a secret human scoop. And you must be the detective in charge. When the interdimensional wall broke down, I was sent from the digital world to this one. Right now, there are Digimon in this world that are afraid, don't know where they are, and think of humans as their enemies. I would rather not see humans as my enemy. I'd still like to think that there's a way that humans and Digimon can coexist peacefully. But I didn't know what to do. So that's when I heard about you guys and how you have solved so many cases with problems with Digimon. So I would like to examine you in detail. Please show me all the good that humanity has to offer. Show me in detail. Yeah. You gotta eat together, sleep together. We'll be together all the time. It's gonna be great. Tatsuya, sorry to interrupt, but I know it's sudden. But there's another case I'd like you to take. Seems someone has run out on the bill at the restaurant in Shibuya. The restaurant staff is asking for help in tracking down the perpetrator. It's been a while since we've had the case fit for a detective. Please handle this one as well. Hi, you're the detective, aren't you? Please, right this way. I sent in the request. I work in the cafe. Please, I need you to help tracking down and arresting this criminal who ran out without paying. Earlier today, at around 2 p.m., a diner took up and left without paying for their meal. I was here in the cafe with my husband. As usual, I was dealing with the customers. My husband was cooking. Then, I think it was about 5 minutes. It was at about 5 minutes to 2. I went out the back door to go in the phone my friend, and left my husband in charge of the cafe. While I was on the phone, I heard a voice cry, from inside the cafe. It's a dine and dash, so I immediately hung up and went back into the cafe. When I got outside, my husband wasn't there. He had run out of the cafe after the criminal. Before I went out for the phone call, there had been more than 20 customers in the cafe, but when I heard the shout and came back in, 4 of my customers had gone. As I thought my husband had gone after the criminal, I adjusted the cafe to a regular, new, and went out looking for the missing customer. Wow, were you able to find the 4 missing customers in such a short amount of time? Honestly, I just got lucky. The dine dash occurred around 5 minutes after I went out the back to make the phone call. After I went out back to make the phone call, these customers must have left during that time. I'm good with faces. It's sort of a talent of mine. He even admitted that they were all in the cafe. So I talked to each of them and listened to their stories. But I can't work out who it was. I'm sure one of them must be the criminal, but... So please, go and ask each of them about this and catch the criminal. Surely, the only one who is lying would be the criminal. The other 3 have no reason to lie. Please investigate the crime. There was another person named Yotsuya who left about the same time as I did. No one behind the till, so I didn't know where to leave my money. But she left it at the register, so I did too. Then I followed her out of the cafe. I also heard someone shout about the dine and dash, and I didn't know who. It sounded like a man's voice, one man shouting once. I was the one who yelled out, "It's dine and dash." The cafe owner, man who heard me, went running after the criminal. I was curious about the dine and dasher, so after that I went straight up to the counter, placed my money there, and left. I could only see the criminal from behind. It was a woman. I tried to run after her too, but I lost sight of both the waiter and the criminal. Nishino is not the criminal. She's a beautiful woman. I fell in love with her as soon as I first saw her, and spent my entire lunch eating cheap spicy curry and started staring at her. But after someone shouted out, "It's a dine and dash," Nishino left the cafe. The criminal obviously ran out of the cafe before the shout. The dine and dash happened at 2 PM exactly, right? At that time, I'd almost finished and I'd got up to go to the restroom. I returned and heard It's dine and dash, and there was a commotion in the cafe. It had nothing to do with me, so I put my money down and left. Yeah, the shouting voice was definitely the waiter. How's it going? Do you know who the criminal is? I don't. You see, in that case, he's going to collect information about those 4. So I really wonder where the heck my husband is, seriously. I'm a bit confused. It's hard for me to follow. But whenever you don't understand something, you just need to hear it several times to make a note of it, I guess. We need to find the two people whose stories don't match. Well, now I'm a bit confused. Oh. There's another name. It's that I left at the same time as I did. No one behind it. Really? Please tell me who it is. The criminal is who? Why me? Anyway, that's who I thought it was too, Tatsuya. What? I never did any such thing. If you think I'm the criminal, let's hear your explanation. Well, let's see. Out of the 4 customers, 2 of their stories most definitely didn't match. Isn't that right, Tetsuya? On the phone. Yes, well done. Just what I expect from you, Tetsuya. Among the 4 people, there is conflicting testimony. Ashley shouted, "It's a dine and dash." Was it the waiter or Ichihara? In that case, you would know your husband's voice well, as you hear him all the time, right? I'm sorry, I just heard a loud voice cry out suddenly. I can't remember if it was my husband or not. Oh, I see. In any case, isn't it strange that Ichihara said he was the one who shouted out, whereas Yotsuya claimed it was the waiter? So that must mean one of them is lying, which means one of them is probably the criminal, right? Wait, but then why are you accusing me and not Yotsuya? It's a woman. That's you, do you know? Yes, that's right, Sayo. You're really something. It's basically, we should trust in Nishio and Senpei's testimony, right? Yes, according to Nishio, there was only one shout, so it can't have been both Ichihara and the waiter. According to Senpei, Nishio left the cafe right after the dine dash happened, and Nishio and Yotsuya left the cafe at almost the same time. So essentially, there's no one who can back up Ichihara's story. Yotsuya's alibi is backed up by Nishio and Senpei, and you're not the criminal, and they're not the criminal. So we can believe them. That means Yotsuya can't be the criminal. The criminal said the opposite of what Yotsuya said. Yotsuya told us the waiter shouted, but the one who said he himself shouted out was, the criminal is Ichihara. Don't talk such nonsense. It was definitely the one who shouted out. Called out to the other customers in the shop to warn them about what that stupid jerk was doing. I already told you, I ran out after the criminal. Why are you blaming me? You should be thanking me. Oh dear. I'm sorry, I couldn't catch the criminal. The criminal is here. Is this guy? You're the one who dine dashed? Mr. Policeman, this guy here is the one who ran out on the check. This young boy ran out on the check in your restaurant? Right then, he's coming down to the station with me. Case closed. Wow, Tetsuya. Really good as they say. Right, back to the office. I'm sure Kyoko will want to congratulate you on the job well done. You there. Hold it for a second. You only track down this criminal down? Wow, that's amazing. What a feat indeed. Thank you for your help in catching this dining dasher. Or whatever. I'm done with this. Huh? You're just a bunch of chumps. Huh? What is this? Great job working that out. Unfortunately, it doesn't matter. Don't you get it yet? How about now? I'm not a real cop. Oh, you should see your face. We are members members of the much talked about Shibuya Delight game. Members of the Delight love and the thrill of getting away with crimes again and again, and were impossible to catch. But that's... Do you mean you actually enjoy running out on checks at restaurants? Doing bad stuff and deceiving everyone? Tip of the iceberg, idiot. Did you really think that'd be enough to satisfy us? You've embarrassed us, and you're gonna pay for that. We will have our revenge. First, I'm going to spread the rumor around that you can catch the guy who did stunt dash. Best detective around. I didn't think so. I don't think so. But such a roundabout kind of revenge won't be enough for us. Catch me if you can. If you can't, we're gonna keep doing bad stuff. They got away. Where do you think those guys are going? I heard something. A gang of thugs always cause trouble around this neighborhood. Hang out around Shibuya subway station. But don't ever think about going after them. It's too dangerous. These guys are criminals. So you should leave this to the police. Here's your fee. Please, don't be shy. You did a great job tracking down the criminal. I'm a little worried about that guy said before about revenge. I know what it is. Revenge is something someone does something bad to you and you do something bad back to them in return, right? Why would you say such a thing about though? It wasn't our fault he got arrested. It was his own fault for doing all those bad things. Nothing good ever comes from getting back at someone. Anyway, sorry. Should we go after those guys? Okay, let's do it. We're off to Shibuya subway station. These guys are trying to use Digimon for evil purposes. They are probably abusing them all the time. We never use humans for anything. I never want to have that kind of relationship with a human. Thanks, Sayo. I've calmed down a bit now. Wonder if those guys are in here. Let's go.
行くぞみんな。行くぞみんな。続けていこう。続けていこう。君がいてくれてよかった。無理しちゃダメだよ。無理しちゃダメだよ。 メだよ。君がいてくれてよかった。行くぞみんな。君がいてくれてよかった。無理しちゃダメだよ。
Well done, you managed to find us. To be honest, you guys just came here to be defeated by us. But, well done anyway. You guys use Digimon, don't you? Well, we happen to be hackers too, so let's go. We are the better Digimon masters. So, as you will see. Here, I brought this along with me. Use it to fight this guy. But Ground Locomon is a Digimon I found around here recently. After we had a little chat or two with him, he made a nice, obedient little slave. The pride of delight has been insulted. Avenge me, little Digimon, but put the hurt on them.
行くぞみんな。
ground Locomon. But please don't kill me. What? But that doesn't make any sense. How could that Digimon be defeated so easily? Never. I'll never forgive you. Digimon are not tools for you to use. We were flung into this world that we don't know. Every day we struggle with terror and fear. There are Digimon there are Digimon being terrorized by humans, but there's also Digimon who believe that there can be friendship between humans and Digimon. That ground Locomon probably thought that. Humans are. Not all humans are like that. Oh, Tetsuyo. That's true. You're not like that, Tetsuyo. You help any human who is in trouble, and even Digimon like me as well. We haven't spent much time together, but even so, I know. You're kind and warm-hearted, Tetsuyo. Like Tetsuyo said, give yourself up to the police. Reflect on what you've done, and set it right. Even people like you can turn things around, so I'm going to try to trust in you. Yes. I'll leave immediately. Oh, I guess this has turned out well then, wouldn't you say? Well, Tetsuyo, I think that's about does it for my case. You know, the reason I picked you wasn't just because you are a capable detective. I wanted to make friends with humans, but I myself was afraid of them. So I asked you guys because you had a good reputation among Digimon. Humans like those guys, and I will never understand each other. Some part of me will always be afraid and never want to be around them. But when I see you, I understand. Whether it's a Digimon or a human, you have a way of looking at something and gaining their trust. Someone and gaining their trust. So I'd like to be able to look people in the face and be honest. Like you, I'd like to be able to make friends without being afraid. More than that, I want to go out and tell the Digimon of the world that there are humans like you. That they don't need to be afraid. And finally, I would like to ask you something, Tetsuyo. My hands may be small, but pinky promise. Promise me, however hard it may be, you will never give up. You will create friendships between Digimon and humans, and do your very best. It's a promise. Yeah. Well, anyway, it was really awesome how you dealt with that case, Tetsuyo. Thanks. Okay, I'm off then. See you later. Well, looks like things went just as like the client hoped. You and Terriermon have both really grown up a lot, I feel like. girl from the parallel world, and even 7 evils are impart in our world. I'll give you the wheel of fate that binds us all. Yep, this is the one I was thinking it was. You've come. Who is this? A devoted seeker of truth, the Sleuth made thrall to the Digimon that swim and soar in this realm. And furthermore, your savior, the one who could break free your destiny. Thrall, cyberspace. What do you mean? Allow me to make introductions then, to Sayo. This young lady is Sayo. She's a Digimon tamer from another world. One very unlike your own. You see, Miss Sayo beloved partner, Dianamon, was taken from her. Look, we came to get her back. We went to the Digi-lab and just appeared here. Is that all you want? Is that all you want? Mirai? To find Dianamon again? How can this girl be a part of my destiny? She's nothing. There's gotta be something more. Tell me what's really going on. There's much that stands between you and your Dianamon. To recover, you must face and defeat the 7 deadly Digimon. What? All of the 7 deadly Digimon? Are you crazy? Do you know the 7? Do you know the 7 in your world? They stand above all magical Digimon, guarded as the highest of the high. Evil is inborn to creatures such as they. The power is beyond imagining. So much that they exist simultaneously in all parallel worlds. It's a type of defense for them. By being in so many forms across the spectrum of time and space, they disappear. They disperse their power. Their existence is natural, primal factors of the universe. By slaying the 7 deadly Digimon of your world, Sayo, you have granted them strength in every other, including my own. No. The punishment for their sin was the loss of your Dianamon. What? But we didn't know what would happen. We didn't mean to. I understand, but knowing or not makes little difference. It was a consequence. Your Dianamon can return to you, Sayo. But to make that happen, you must defeat the 7 that reside in this world. Terrible irony is that without Dianamon, I fear that you're not strong enough to face them. Hence, I have brought Sayo to you. They are entwined with destiny. They shall defeat the 7 to save Dianamon for an unjust fate. No, that's not fair. I'm still a tamer. You won't let someone else fight my battles for me. True. In your world, you are a powerful champion of the Coliseum and renowned tamer. But in this world, Sayo, you have no such strength. Tell me, what matters more, your pride or your partner? Dianamon. It's not the same. It's not enough. I can't just accept this weak little slip of a girl as my destiny. But I have no choice, do I? I will trust you. I suppose I should do this properly. My name is Sayo, tamer of the Nightclaw of the from Dark Moon City. Please, help me bring Digimon home. But that doesn't mean I respect you. It is decided. Now, Tetsuyo, the path is at your feet. We are to put our fates in you and seven defeated. When you're ready, I can divine the location of seven deadly Digimon. All things are within the wheel of fate. I will foretell for the whereabouts of the next of the seven deadly Digimon you'll need to slay. This is what I saw. It seems that the seventh deadly Digimon, called Beelzemon, is in Nakano. This name will guide you in defeating the seven deadly Digimon. Nakano. That's alright. That's alright with you, Jimmy-kin. A paradox, a one-winged angel, a demon's heart, fall into this weakened world of lies and song. So you want to know about Jimmy-kin, huh? Not yet. Jimmy-kin is awesome. Am I ever going to get to the next case? There's space inside.
ごめん。 しかない。
Let's try it again later. Biyomon starting to fly through the sky, but no matter how much Biyomon tries, it's no good. Help Biyomon out. Where was it? Shinjuku. Are you the guys who can solve my problem? I've disguised so much, but I can barely fly at all. My dream is to one day fly up into the blue sky. Do you think I'll ever be able to? I'll find a way. No, I'll never manage to figure it out. I'll never be able to do it. And if I don't, it won't be from talking to you. That's right, Hawkmon. I'm sure that guy can teach me how to fly well. I'm pretty sure Hawkmon is in Shibuya. I'll go after I finish my chores. So you go ahead first. Oh, you're late. Looks like I got here first. Hi there. So, what can I do for you? Well, I really want to learn to fly. Please, you gotta teach me how to fly like you. I see. You're really awful at flying. Really awful? Huh? Oh, I'm sorry. I mean, I meant to say, really terrible. I misspoke. Weird way of flying. Huh? Excuse me, I didn't say any such thing. It's useless. I'm already mad at you. I come all this way and don't just insult me like that. You should be careful, Hawkmon. Watch your step. Hey, look over there. That guy needs help. Not very nice. I apologize, of course, but Biyomon is furious now and won't listen to anything I say. Please stop, Biyomon. Here I come. Ouch. Biyomon, are you okay? Yeah, I'm sorry, Hawkmon. Huh? I know I came here because I wanted you to teach me how to fly, but no one will ever teach me to fly in such a small. If such small things make me so angry. No, you look great. You took great pain to come here and ask me for help, and I've been very rude to you, for which I'm sorry. Well, let's take a short rest and then begin your flight training, shall we? Yeah. Good work. Okay. Do you remember me? What? You don't remember me? Well, my comeback show is going to start. Oh yeah. How's everyone doing tonight? That's right. It's the one and only Jimmy can. Ugh. Huh? Hey, your part is done already. You should be gone, baby. What do you mean? One hit wonder? How dare you defy the Lord of Rock? That's just cool, baby. Huh? Okay, well, maybe You didn't say it. But you were totally thinking it. I knew it. I hope you remember that when you're facing me again, I've got a little surprise for you in store, Cyber Sleuth. You're officially invited to Jimmykin's mighty comeback tour. Yeah. Isn't that awesome? Aren't you so freaking psyched? Oh, and guess who's Jimmykin's special guest? I present to you Miss Reiko Tawa. Oh, what do you mean? Who's that? That ain't funny, kid. Reiko Tawa, you know Reiko Tawa, the CD sales girl, whatever. If you ever want her back, you better make an appearance. Come to Shibuya Records. We're gonna light it up and kick off the show. You don't want to go? But you have to go. I submitted the case. You accepted it. I got you trapped now. Real Sleuth would never abandon the case. I'm actually kind of worried about Reiko. Maybe I should go to Shibuya Records just in case. Hey there. I was just coming to look for you. I can't find my darling soulmate anywhere. I went all around town, but Reiko's nowhere to be found. You're gonna save her? From who? From what? What's going on? That washed up, talentless idiot, one-hit wonder kidnapped my Miss Reiko? The tone-deaf freak better not harm a hair on her head. Just thinking about it gets me mad. He's probably got her locked up, doing terrible things to her, like making her listen to his new album. You will not get away with this. That poser, that insult to rock and roll. My very heart ignites with this fury. Reiko! I must become something more. I must awaken mental metal that's unperceived inside. Soaring guitar, thundering drums, the purest form of rock. Heavy metal, awaken! I've become Metal Etemon. I'm coming for you, Reiko. Yeah! This is a tough situation. Before we go in, we need to gather some more info. Yeah, without Jimmy, the music scene is just boring. Yeah, it's good. It's got that Jimmy style beat. It stirs something inside you. That's just what real music should do. What the hell are you? I know all about Jimikin already. Let's go help Rico at Shibuya Records. Too late. I'm saying you're too late. You're too late. Yeah. Look who showed up. You had to keep me waiting. Had to keep me waiting. I rock the truth, baby. Music is life. Welcome to the Holy Land. That's right. This temple of rock in Seoul, the heavenly tower of Shibuya Records. You thought you're still here, wonder. Now get off the stage. Let Rico free right now. Oh yeah, hey. Monkeys don't bother me. I'll never set Mr. Rico free. Now back the heck off. And don't intervene. This is between him and me. Don't make a scene. I need to hear it from her. You're a relic, Jimikin. Just a washed-up rocker who lost the music long ago. In Metal Monkey, I need to ever begun to rock. Metal Monkey can't turn back the clock. We gotta tear this place up. This is Jimikin's comeback performance in your farewell tour. Everyone, you ready to rock tonight? Awesome. I think you all know this one. Your song touches my heart. What? Huh? Didn't see that one coming, huh? You're not bad. Jimmy, are you okay? Digimon, is that you? Oh, and look, Sayo's here too. Hi. No, my poor precious Rico. Has your bright heart been so poisoned by this talentless hack? What do you mean? You didn't come here to see me perform? It's my big debut concert. Wait, what? Think he kidnapped me, Jimmy? As some kind of human sacrifice? This is ridiculous. There's no way. I was invited to perform. Tanaka came to the store and... Well, hey, that does not rock. Oops, Jimmy, not Tanaka, Jimmy. Anyways, Jimmy came to the store and told me about his dream to making music the whole world would love. He said he could sense the intimate talent, so he invited me to come up and sing. I mean, performing like this in front of a packed house. That's always my dream. How could I pass up this chance? Rico, you are fearless. Well, at least I don't have to listen to his terrible songs anymore. Hey, what? My music rocks? You really think so? Are you deaf? This music doesn't rock. It's... This merch is the name of rock. It's just a poor mockery of rock. You can never understand rock's true might. What? Hey, take a step back. Stop fighting, right now. Both of you have forgotten what music can really do. You're both talented. Go to me. Why does it have to be a competition? No. This ape thinks he's better than me. Jamie can. Does not rock. I've had about enough of you. Come here, you preening starface punk. The blistering power of my meadow will melt your face. Oh yeah, monkey boy, bring it on. I'll solo the heavy right out of your metal. Okay, not exactly what I had in mind, but at least they're talking. Music is capable of a lot of things, but most important, it can bring people together. Digimon too. Hey, wait up. I wanna park all of this rock off. The show is only just beginning. Hope you're ready smash tonight, Tetsuya. It's way too noisy outside. Those Digimon won't stop fighting each other. So go tell them to stop. I'm scared. Shinjuku. We meet again. Leomon, today I'll have my revenge at long last. I drove you away yesterday, but here you are, back again. You never learn. Very well, let's fight. Cyclonemon and Leomon charge into battle with a scream. Neither of them stop. Next you try yelling, "Hey idiots! Who are you? What do you want? Huh? Did you just call us idiots? What's your problem? Listen to me. All that's been keeping me alive has been the thought of exacting revenge on Leomon for this smashed right eye of mine. This is the day I shall finally have my revenge. Stay out of this. I too have a reason to fight. Must one not stand and defend oneself when attacked? Leave us in peace to fight. Who do you think you are? Blast, how annoying. This guy won fair and square. Cyclone won. We should listen to what he has to say. Don't you tell me what to do, right? Let's finish this somewhere else, shall we? Indeed, a large, secluded place would be best. Yes, I can see it now. You writhing on the ground in agony. That's what you think? When Digimon is out of control in this world, and won't leave the humans alone, bring it back so I can scold it. Akihabara. Hi, thank you for taking the trouble to come here. Much appreciated. I believe you are the famous Sleuth, correct? I intend to punish Digimon as he has been wreaking havoc in both humans on both humans and other Digimon. Please, could you bring him to me? You don't need to punish him yourself. I will take care of that part. Please, help me make sure that he sees the error of his ways. Angemon is looking for me? Forget it. Jeez, you don't take no for an answer. Why the hell should I have to come to him? You tell that jerk if he wants me, he can come get me himself. Oh, you're back. How did it go? Oh, but he's not with you. What? He told me to come and get him myself. You took the case, didn't you? Why did you give up so easily? That guy's never gonna. Just do it. Right now. Just bring him here already. Just what I expect from the famous Sleuth. I'm sorry for getting angry at you, I apologize. Even though you didn't bring Digimon to me, as an apology, I will send your payment anyway. But I'm still in a hurry, so we've gotta be going now. You jerk Digimon, bastard. How many times have I told you not to bother people, huh? I'm a famous expert in making Digimon medicine. Okay, such a hospital. Thanks for coming here, detective. Okay. This time, as you will know, I need your assistance in testing out this newly perfected medicine. And here it is. Please don't worry, this time there has been no mistake. This is a genuine article. My most recent work. Okay, please wait. I understand the desire to rush to the results as quickly as possible, but please allow me to explain carefully. There's a Digimon in this digital space called Tyrannomon. Recently I discovered a deadly disease. It causes the victim to lose control and go on a rampage against their will. But surely, with the amazing ingredients that you have managed to produce, to my knowledge, knowledge and skills, this medicine should be the most effective. Ah, of course. It was the right decision to entrust this to you, Detective. You have a strong sense of justice, perfect for being my assistant. Now, next, perhaps you would like me to teach you the basics of preparing medicine. But wouldn't it be impossible to train you as a doctor? You've chosen craft is that of a detective. Okay, this time I'll come along too. I would like to see the effects of the medicine firsthand. But you should know before we go, I don't plan on going far from this dungeon. So if you go too far, you can find me back here, waiting for you. We have to make sure that the rest Tyrannomon doesn't get away. So shall we go? It seems like he's starting to go crazy. We must stop him at once. Please help me. Quick, give Ross Tyrannomon the medicine. So, who the hell are you guys? You're going crazy, Russ Tyrannomon. The exact reason are as yet unclear, but your illness appears to first make you fatigued, and then causes you to rampage. So this medicine is designed to restore your stamina. Okay, the medicine seemed to work. I see. You're the famous Dr. Digimon. Thank you for your help. This medicine is amazing. It's completely got rid of the pain I've been feeling. I feel like I'm bursting with energy. My body feels so light. Indeed, I've done pretty well with this, of course. Platinum Sukumon's thing was very effective. Huh? Platinum Sukumon's thing is very effective in repairing bodily functions. Wow, isn't it amazing how useful experiments can be, Detective? So, what I just drank a second ago came out of Platinum Sukumon's body? Well, when you say thing, you mean it's... that's right. Did I say something strange? Thing. I just drank Platinum Sukumon's thing. Oh, Detective, I just remembered some urgent business. You need to convince him. Please, you gotta do this. Do it. You knew about the thing that was in the medicine? Sorry. Apologies aren't good enough.
無理しちゃダメだよ。続けていこう。
This is just awful. It's not that I lost to you. The annoying thing is that your stupid poop medicine worked, and I can fight much better now. So I suppose that this is the power of Platinum Sukumon's thing. What the medicine is made up from doesn't matter. It worked. I'm sorry for getting mad at you guys. I should really go apologize to Dr. Digimon later too. Oh, you're back. That was tough. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, but I had to go. I had very urgent business, and there was nothing I could do. Don't lie to me. I'm sorry. I have to give someone a case of medicine. Please forgive me. Anyway, let's just be grateful that the new medicine works. Next up is to package the product for retail and all that. I'm not sure how long that will take, but I'll give it my best shot. Detective, you have helped me out numerous times now. With this, we will be able to help many Digimon. I want to thank you for all your help. However, with this particular medicine, it's probably best if you don't go around announcing the ingredients to the whole world. I want to settle something from the past. The target is under 0. The purpose is revenge. Tokyo. Okay. So you'll come along with me after all. Great. Thanks a lot, Tetsuyo. I mean it. There's only one thing I have in mind for us to go. For us to go. And let's go out and capture a really strong Digimon. All the crap I've had up till now, had to put up with lately has been that I'm short on new Digimon, and that's not good, not in the least. Besides, I always had some. I'll also have some revenge that I need to exact sooner rather than later. Let's get going, Tetsuyo. We're going to Under Zero. I'm sure you remember, but to get to Under Zero, we have to go through the Valhalla server. This won't be easy, but I trust you'll get us through. I count on you, Tetsuyo. I can count on you, right, Tetsuyo? When I went to some dude guys to take on Under Zero, we had been unstoppable and even up until then. Nobody could beat us. Adult cops, nobody. We figured Under Zero would be the same way, even with its reputation for being impenetrable. But we hit a snag when we got to the outer wall. A security Digimon showed up and kicked our asses. It was a complete and utter wash. Back then, we didn't know anything about Digimon programs at all. We were only capable of doing analog hacking, which made us completely powerless to fight back. All we could do was grab our asses and run. Some of my buddies, they went crazy from the fear they felt there. Even the guys that were okay. They saw what they were up against and lost confidence in themselves. The whole thing made it vividly clear to us that we were still more than just a pack of arrogant brats running wild. We let our pride get to us to the point where we bit off more than we could chew. The higher you rise, the farther you fall, and all that. And one by one, people quit being hackers. It was the end of the legendary hacker group, Jude. I felt sorry for myself, and hated to see it go. It sucked being powerless to stop them from leaving the team. I also had a constant fear in me I couldn't shake. Just remembering time was enough to make me tremble with trauma. I didn't want anyone see me like that though, so I tried to buck up and make it seem I was fine. So that's why I see this as revenge. I'll make that security Digimon's power my own, and finally rid myself of this regret. I'm not a punk-ass kid. I'm not the punk-ass kid I was back then. I'm better than that. Better than my past. Now, come on, let's go. So you're still standing guard here. Color me happy. It's nice to see you again. Who are you? Don't tell me you've forgotten now. Seems that I have. At the very least, you're not in my memory banks. Anyway, I mean, it makes sense. Why would you? You beat us so fast. But I remember. Hell, I could never forget you. I don't understand. What is it you're speaking of? But the intrusion will not be tolerated. Ah, yes, of course. This is just how it went the first time too. Seriously, this is great. Wouldn't have it any other way. You're perfect just the way you are. Unlike you, though, I'm a changed man. My legs don't shake. My mind's cleared up now. I've grown up. I'm here to get vengeance for my friends. I'll kick your ass and march right on through. I won't lose this time. Not with my friends that see you by my side here.
隙を見せるとやられるぞ。
feel at peace now. I've probably been a burden to you guys with the Digimon I've kept with me up until now. But now that I've got this guy, I think I can go with you all. I want to see this thing through to the end. Don't make me say it, seriously. Damn it. Didn't I tell you before? His time is quit the staring already, jeez. I think with that, this case is closed now, so thanks. I'm going to stay here a little longer and think if that's alright with you. I take it the boys' rite of passage is over now. The final phase is at hand now. I hope there aren't any lingering regrets once it's over. I want to match with you. I want to show you my passion. A morning soup keeps me strong. Sleep first. Ooh, a case from the girl from the parallel world. If that's not a sign you've come strong, you've come a long way as a detective, I don't know what is. So what did you two talk about? What did she want from you? She wants you to go back to a memorable spot you to share. I don't really know what she could be referring to myself, but at the very least, when it comes to stuff like the parallel world, nobody's more an expert than our one and only Murray. Go visit her and see if she has any advice for you on how best to approach this. You're working on a case for Rena. My, you two detectives have really extended your reach, I'd say. I take it you must be here to need to ask me something then. You're trying to figure out where this memorable spot of hers is. Well, if it's someplace that connects both of you, surely you should know where to go, no? Are you really sure? You can't think of anything? Nothing rings a bell? Shibuya? What sort of memories do you two have of there? None at all? Then you should think harder. You not know? What memories do you two have there? Shinjuku. What sort of memories do you two have there? That's right, Shinjuku is where you two first met. If it was Shinjuku in the parallel world, but it was still Shinjuku nonetheless. But she can't have gone back to the parallel world. You would need the power of my Digimon to facilitate that journey. Where else could she be then? So you couldn't figure it out. I knew that's how it would turn out, though. Did you forget that I'm a fortune teller? Of course I know. That's my job. Why didn't I just tell you sooner? That's a fair point. I'll give you that. But the future is never changing. Ever changing. So I stayed quiet, just in case. Hey Sayo, what's the big idea? What's so important you gotta keep a girl waiting for this long? I've been waiting for you here the whole time. That didn't mean you had the permission to take your sweet time. Don't tell me you're standing me up. You are, aren't you? I bet you weren't even gonna tell me, huh? You just said yes and to shut me up, I bet. What other reason could you have to? Huh? You don't remember the spot I'm at? Aw, that's so mean. How could you forget our special spot, Tetsuyo? It's Asakusa, you hear me? Asakusa. What else would it be? What? Doesn't ring a bell? I can't believe you. It'd be one thing if you forgot why it was Asakusa, but not even knowing. I can't even. Whatever. Now you know. Get your butt over to Asakusa so we can fight already. Got it? I predicted this would happen too. What's with the expression? I'm merely telling you the truth. Listen, to get results in life, there's a process one might go through, and that process is already set in stone. Indeed, history itself, the ebb and flow of each soul's lifespan is all predetermined. Humans are merely walking along a path laid before them. Granted, sometimes you can take a more proactive role in these proceedings, and then, when faced with a critical junction, go along one of several paths. The end result is that multiple potential futures can exist. Go right, and there's one future. Go left, another one. Where you are right now is deciding in those pivotal moments. So choices even revise the past itself. The choices we make in life are profoundly powerful and mustn't be described entirely as machinations of mere fate. As a result, nobody can truly be certain of what comes next until a choice has been definitively made, one way or the other. It's true for everyone, even though I'm subject to those limitations, alas. Enough philosophizing, though. Rina is waiting for you in Asakusa. Go forth and see what sort of fate awaits you. What awaits you in her making that choice. You finally made it, Tetsuyo. I'm so relieved. Wait, why did you ask to come? Why did I ask to come out here again? Oh, duh, of course. I wanted to have a bit of a spar with you and your Digimon. Well, why ask Sakusa? That question again, I told you. It holds a lot of memories. I think of this area really fondly. What? What do you mean it's just me? You don't feel the same way? Well, for me, Asakusa is an important place. I'll always remember, because that's where I first had me some dozu. Don't give me that look. Dozu. You know, dojo? Not the martial arts place. Pond loaches, fish. I ate one in a hot pot. Asakusa's famous for it. Huh? That's not what confuses you? Oh, hush. You're worried too much. You're worrying too much now. Water under the bridge. Let's just move on already. Yeah, we have some fighting to do. Fight. Yeah. I'm so pumped up. Let's do this. Jeez, what's with all the questions? Now you wanna know why I wanna fight you to begin with? How many times am I going to have to repeat it all? I just wanna. I feel it. Down to my bones. I need to do this, or else I'll keep feeling restless. Let's just shut up and fight now, okay? Ready? 3, 2, 1, go. Man, you're strong, wow. That was a really great fight. I have nothing left to pass on to you, my student. Now you're the master. Go, leave me. You still want to know why I challenged you today? Who cares? Don't think so deeply about it. It's boring to give a reason for everything, isn't it? I just want to test my strength against you and see who's stronger, that's all. That's what fights are all about, and what getting stronger is all about too. Comparing yourself to others and seeing who's really better. You really are a tough customer, Sayo. Seeing that for myself is all the reward I need. Well, that's all. The time I have for today. I'm gonna go now. Catch you later. I see. That look on your face. You're wondering what the point of all this, what the point of it all is. There is one, but I'm not telling. So she was after a fight with you to see which of you is stronger. You know, deep down, I bet she's worried about how your own world is doing these days. I was looking for her own way to express that. Maybe she wants to test you to see if you're up for the job for helping keep this place in one piece. Might be a little biased here given the present company, but you kids have really turned out to be quite something. That being said, I agree with her though. I'm trying to find a reason for everything. I'm not too fond of dwelling in such stuff either. The world's just too full of things that can't be solved with pure reason to value it too highly in my book. If only we could all be in the unabashedly encouraging as Rina. Let's be grateful she's on our side. Good work as always, Tetsuya. You won against Rina. You're definitely getting stronger. Do you want to test your strength again? heard you beat Rena in Old Forest Featuremon. It seems you're much stronger than before. I might have a few pointers for you. I have found so many powerful Digimon now. I have tried to make a copy that goes beyond even their strength. How would you like to try a battle to test your skill? Well, the choice is yours, but if you win, there could be an awesome prize in it for you. The first person who should talk to is in the Saxon form. If you're interested, by all means, make your way there. I accept the challenge. I will now show you just how big the difference there is between us. That was some pretty stiff opposition you're up against. Rest well now, you've earned it. Easily defeated Magnamon. Next one won't be so easy. Looks like you beat Magnamon. Right then. Next up, go to Tokyo Metropolitan Government Building. You definitely won't be disappointed. am a master of strategy. Have a taste of this.